Thank you, Deputy Speaker. And today we honour Ada Murkies, a Brighton resident and successful fashion designer who has had an extraordinary journey through life. I am looking forward to celebrating the triumph of Ms Murkies' life at our next Goldstein Community Morning Tea held in the Goldstein Electorate Office shortly. When Mrs Murkies chose to speak out about her horrific experience of World War II, she does so to give a voice to the countless others who have suffered as a consequence. Her family, along with thousands of others, were forced into cargo trains, wagons and travelled for almost 2 weeks in freezing conditions after being forced to leave her family home in Brest during the Soviet invasion of Poland. Her father, Stefan, was killed that same year in the infamous Katyn massacre, when the Soviets murdered more than 200,000 Poles. When Mrs Murkies arrived in a Siberian labour camp, she worked 12 hours a day for little or no food. There was nothing around her but death and despair. Years later, Mrs Murkies and her husband fled to Australia to make a fresh start in our magnificent country in January of 1948. She has lived in Brighton for more than 55 years, raising 4 daughters and becoming a successful fashion designer. The swimwear label quickly sold to major retail department stores across Australia, including Myer. Mrs Murkies said she wants her story to give hope to others who are suffering, and therefore we honour her and her personal triumph and congratulate her on her life of success.
Thank you.